We're going to do a standing cable lateral delt side raise. Alright, what we're doing with this is we want to lengthen the delt, which is going to be something down here where obviously the body would get in the way, but we're going to go behind the body and get a little bit more range. We're not going to go so far that we start twisting and things like that, but this would be the end range. And then as I go up, I'm going to come about 45 degrees in front of me in this sort of direction, kind of halfway between forward and out to the side. And I'm just going to go as high up as I can around here. I'm going to feel a lot of side delt there, even without weight or resistance on me right now. You are going to feel some of your upper back muscles come in, maybe your traps come in, maybe your neck come in a little bit. That's okay. That's part of the process. It's impossible to completely isolate muscles in the body. If you try and use something, your body is smart enough, it figures it out. It uses other muscles to support that muscle, to give it stability, and so that we can apply the most amount of force as possible. So if those muscles are coming in, all good as long as this one's still working for you. Alright, so I'm going to set up and step in front of it here. So now I can set it up so that I'm in a way that I can come forward and out to the side, slightly behind my back. If I go any further, it's kind of rotating me to the side, and I'm losing a stretch on here. So I want to feel up here that it's really working, and then down here that I get a little bit of a stretch in it. As you can see, my tempo is nice and slow and controlled. Through here, you can see that like as I come up, it's not a race. I'm not throwing it, because then I get a lot of force happening at the bottom. I get a lot of recruitment of that delt at the bottom, and the top half's just momentum. I'm just getting carried through it by the speed, right? And if I really want to grow this, I want to be using it the whole way, and for the most part, only it, yeah? Like I said, you can't isolate things, but we want it to be doing the bulk. So nice and controlled from start to finish. Pause a little. Nice and controlled down. Awesome. We can also use a dumbbell. Dumbbell changes the mechanics slightly, but we're not going to worry about that for now. But it's the same sort of thing, right? I'm using a gigantic 5 kilo one here to demonstrate. So here by the side, obviously it's not going to get quite behind us. It's a dumbbell that only goes up and down. The gravity is only acting on this, not the cable, not the angle of the cable. So I'm not worried about being behind us. But from here, not moving throughout my body, not heaving it, not throwing it, not using anything else. Thinking about this doing the work under nice and controlled. Up, quick pause, nice and controlled. Nice and controlled. I have to keep repeating that because every time I say it, people want to throw it up and do these ones in the gym with 20 kilo, 30 kilo dumbbells, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. I used to use 10, 15 for me. And I'm not saying the strongest guy on earth with doing side raises. Trust me, there are guys that do heavier than that and can do them effectively. But you should be able to get a lot out of a little and really get that muscle cranking. We're trying to grow this muscle. We're not trying to lift the most amount of weight here. Keep that in mind. Get close to failure and good things will happen.